There are demolitions in Mutindwa in Nairobi. Demolitions are currently taking place. We want to now hook up with our reporter, Mark Namaso, who is on the ground for further details. Mark, it's so good to be speaking to you. What more can you tell us? What further details can you share with us with these demolitions that are currently occurring?
Now, traders and stall owners tell us that they had been given notice that they should vacate the area that is considered a road reserve here around Mutindwa and Buruburu Phase 3. Now, what has happened is that the demolitions began at around 5 a.m. this morning. And what we are seeing is that we have police contingents backed up by council askaris, and we also have the bulldozer that has been moving around stalls and shops just besides the road and pulling them down. Right now, we still have a lot of people observing just what is transpiring here, and there's a little traffic build-up around this place as people look on and try to consider what is happening. I've spoken to a number of traders. Some of them are not willing to speak on camera, but they are telling me that a lot of people that have businesses here had already removed their wares. That's why when you take a look at some of the containers and buildings that have been torn apart by the bulldozer, you can see that they do not contain any merchandise here. Now, there are some traders here. Let me see if I can talk to some of them. Ebu kuja kidogo. Njoo kidogo. Yes, I'm trying to get a hold of some of the people here who are doing business here to tell us exactly what has been happening here. Tuambie unaitwa nani na nini kinaendelea?
Maureen, naitwa Maureen. Naitwa Maureen Atieno. And they are removing these containers. But the question is, where do we go from here? Do we go to steal from each other, or what do we do?
Had you been given notice, and what's the reason behind you being thrown out of this zone?
We don't know the reason, but we have been told to remove things. But the question, where do we go?
Okay, we are told that this is a road reserve, and some of your businesses are on road reserves.
But I've heard that they were removing things which are behind the schools. But here, there is no school here. And why are they removing ones and leaving the other ones?
Thank you very much for your time. Now, some of the people that you're speaking to are raising concerns as to why some shops are being torn apart while others are being left to stand. There is a newspaper vendor here also. Ebu tuambie unaitwa nani na nini kinaendelea hapa?
Mimi naitwa Njao ama Gashao Ngoto. Sasa vile tumeshindwa, mahali nauzianga gazeti. Kwanza mtoto wangu anafanya standard 8. Sasa hata nashindwa nitaelekea wapi, nitamtafutia wapi. Pale Mutindwa kibanda yangu mahali nauzianga gazeti wamebomoa.
Tumeambiwa ni area ya road reserve. Mlikuwa mmeambiwa hivyo?
Mimi hata sikuwa na hiyo habari. Mimi nimekuja asubuhi nikakuta kumegongwa. Mimi hata nazunguka na magazeti zangu. Hata sijauza leo. Ndio nimeuza gazeti 2 tu. Mimi hata nashangaa. Sasa mtu kama Sonko tulimchagua. Akatuambia atatujengea vibanda za kisasa. Hizi ndizo vibanda za kisasa anatujengea. Ndio nauliza. Hizi ndio vibanda za kisasa. Nataka tukakule kwake ama namna gani?
Okay, that's a very tough rhetorical question coming from one of the hawkers who have been operating around this area, saying that they now do not know where to head to after their places of trade have been torn apart. And one of the border people I've had expressing sentiments saying that if they have been chased from the Nairobi CBD and now they're being displaced from this area, then where do they where are they expected to head to? Now, as it is now, the bulldozer has moved along together with the contingent of police who are manning and trying to ensure security here. They've moved to another location, and we know that what's going on is another demolition. So the demolition here is occurring in phases. One shop to the next one street to the next one. So we have to move with them. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mark. Mark Namaso, our reporter who is in Mutindwa, where demolitions are currently taking place. As you've heard, residents are not so happy with that activity currently ongoing. In other news, before